I've got my compact binoculars right now. And I thought, can I see anything more with that? Of course, I've got my camera upstairs, but I wanted to see if I could zoom in with this. This has been sitting here like this for a while, and it's pointed straight up, you all. This is pointed straight up, and I am, Gina, what are you doing? I'm leaning here against my post so I can see it up there, is what I'm trying to do. See if I can zoom in somewhat with that moon. It doesn't get close up like my camera does for some strange reason. It used to. Oh, you're welcome, Justice. It used to get close up, but it doesn't like this. Once it gets darker at night, I can take my my Nikon camera and get really close up to it, but as for now, it's not. It even has like that bluish thing around it. Let's see what a filtering looks like. Oh, that is really wild. It does look really cool with the one filter. What is that? Doesn't it look strange? It's like a solid line. A solid line around it. Like this in the inverted mode. With it looks quite different. This won't be too long of a video. But for right now, this moon is up. The sky is some blue, and there are some clouds coming through. And again, this is not my Nikon camera. This is, oopsie, this is just my cell phone. Let me see what happens over here. It's just my cell phone and a pair of binoculars. Trying to, hello there. To see if there's anything different like this. Now, if this was nighttime, that moon would be super, super bright. It would be a light bulb, and there'd be no way I could do my cell phone on it because there's no filters available for your cell phone. Yeah. It really did not move from this spot since I've been in the house. And it came back out. It didn't move from this spot very much at all. Hey, it's just talking to you. It is, it's barely moving. For some strange reason. Let me turn this one thing on it. This kind of makes it blurred more. Oopsie. It's on my tripod. Oh, okay. This is somewhat clearer. Like this. If you're just tuning in, I'm out here. I'm leaning up against this because my camera is like straight up in the air. My phone is. And I don't think during the daytime the moon is a popular thing to be sharing on the YouTube when it's still daylight out, because they're not expecting that there's something up there with, they're not expecting the moon in the day. The light glow around it is orange. Yeah, there is an orangish hue to it. Hopefully later tonight, if the Iceland volcano is still going, we can do another live stream from the Iceland volcano, because it looks better on the computer than with the cell phone. Yes, Merry Christmas to you too. There is a cloud that, did you see that just cut my connection? Just like that, as soon as I zoomed up, I was getting ready to say there is a cloud. What is it doing? There is a cloud that is moved in front of it, and it's blurring itself. That is really strange. You see what it looked like this? Look, something is blocking my connection. Can you see can you see the straight dark area in between? It's like a band of blue with the white above and the white underneath it. What is going on with it? Let me look in the house. I don't know why the connection was getting broke. But it does look like there is something there, like a hologram. Yeah. Whoopsie. I was just trying to like zoom up. They've been screwing around with the internet. Has it been happening all day long? You know, when I was at my mom's today, this was really strange. She was watching the local news, and that comes out of Louisville, Kentucky. And they had the news reporter, they had the weather woman on there, and it was showing her body, when she had clothes on, it was showing her body, and she was talking about the weather. And do you know what it did? It literally, it took the pixels only on her body and her face. It looked like she had pieces of her face gone, and they kind of looked like the one Chinese premier that was on the WEF, World Economic Forum, how his face had the pixels taken out of it. They were so clean cut, and there was this Western that came on. And the same thing happened to the people on the Western. It didn't affect the people. It didn't affect the room. It only affected the bodies of the people. The pixels literally, and it wasn't just like a normal pixel. It was literally like pieces of them were gone. Like some of the other stuff. Which was strange. And I thought I'd love to take my phone and film it. But then I thought, then I had to sit here and stare at it, waiting for it to happen. But it was really weird. Even the news reporter, only her body, everything outside her body was not affected. It really makes a person wonder. It does. And then we know everything is going digital. If you're just tuning in, this is just my cell phone out here. Because I'm literally like down here leaning up, pinned up against my thing so I can get the moon, because it's like straight up in the sky. There's water up there above it. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's not literally straight up, but it's at a pretty high up angle. I think it looks really cool in the invert mode too. Oh, there's a star in the sky also. If the sky's not too covered over, I'd like to get the sky tonight with the other camera, just some of it. Wait a minute. Do you see what I see on the side where it's inverted? It's on the left side of the moon, the rounded part. It looks like that whole white band atop this front on top of it. It's like a white band. Yeah. It's 9:34. Excuse me. I'm only using my cell phone and a pair of binoculars on a tripod so I could do a live stream and show some of this moon, even though it's not a good filtering. because it's still daylight. We're in the short season of what? Used to be able to zoom up more than this. Did you just see that? The green? Oh, did you just see it again? The green puffing of the moon? Did you see it again? The green puffing of the moon? Wow. That is really interesting. That was strange. It looked like there's something below it. That looks interesting. There is an orange halo around the moon, so why like that? Why like this? Have you often thought that this moon up here at the top is not the real moon, and beneath the moon is the real moon? Have you ever thought that at times, that beneath the moon, and same way with the sun, but the moon, if they're truly building moon bases and stuff on the moon, you would only see a certain image of the moon, say like this, that they could control with the technology, and you wouldn't be able to see the buildings and stuff that are on the moon. But if beneath it truly was the real moon, that would be wild. It really would be wild. Can I focus in on that part to see if that will even come into view? That part of the moon underneath it. How it... Okay, it shows up underneath it. That's kind of wild. It's like the shadow of it. It looks like bread dough is rising. Yeah. It does look rather interesting. And there's the shadow of it. That's the inverted mode of this moon. I know the sun is like probably shining on this part. The tree branches are getting in the way. Yeah. If you're just tuning in, it's like the inverted part of the moon is showing up too. Hello there, Al. Rosie, had lots of fun when you were away. Yeah, she ran around outside. She ran in and out all day long. I was at my mom's, so I kept getting a text message. Rosie's outside. Rosie won't come in. Rosie was in. She wanted to eat, but then she went back outside. I can't get Rosie to come in. She wanted to go. I just saw like a shooting star. There literally looks like, let me do this. Let me take this phone out. Okay. Well, I've got to hold it like this. Let me do this. There looks like an arch up here. Oopsie. I got something sticky on my phone. Yeah, this is what the sky looks like right now. Yeah, like a giant square. I am gonna go because it's getting kind of cold. Yeah, the wind chime is really pretty. It's going to be in the teens tonight. Oh, hello, Ada. That's okay, because I got some warm clothes on out here. I got my coveralls on. I got some boots on. I got my bib coveralls on. And I got this shirt on. So it's not too cold, and I'm sitting down. This is my winter attire out here. So I'm good. Only for a brief moment. Shalom. Oh. You have your boots on too inside. You wear your sandals. That's right, because it's kind of cold. It is. It's kind of cold out here, y'all. I'm gonna go. So, with that being said, hello wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. I'm gonna get in. That moon looked like it just got brighter. Have a wonderful, whoopsie, rest of your evening. Let me try to do this.